Welcome back, everyone. At 4:30, I'm Linda Hurtado.
And I'm Chris Cato. Thanks for sticking with us on this Tuesday. And today we're getting a glimpse into the future of healthcare. A Clearwater-based company is launching something called OnMed. It's a high-tech telemedicine kiosk that they hope will go global. Dr. Joe got a look inside it today, and so what's it like, Dr. Joe?
Well, Chris, it's unlike anything a patient has ever experienced before, but the Clearwater company that created it hopes we'll all be using it someday. Now, once you step inside the OnMed unit, you're connected by video link to a doctor, while a thermographic camera detects your temperature and any possible infections like sinusitis. Another camera allows the doctor to see inside your throat, ear, or take a closer look at a rash. If blood pressure is an issue, well, a tiny finger cuff will take a reading. And if your doctor thinks you need medication, from antihistamines to an inhaler, it will automatically be dispensed after you consult with a pharmacist, also by video link. Christy Henderson, the president-elect of the American Telemedicine Association, says this is a first-of-its-kind option to give people better access to 24-hour care.
I got introduced to him about 4 years ago, and so saw an early prototype and have watched the journey and it get better and better every single time, and just really thrilled to be a part of watching it go out to the first launch.
Henderson says you can access most telemedicine groups through apps on your phone, but you'll still need to drive to a pharmacy to pick up medication. And other kiosk-based clinics within pharmacies are located in densely populated urban areas. She hopes OnMed will help bridge the gap for people in rural communities with fewer resources and a need for care.
Yeah, that is just what I was thinking as I was watching that, is what a need for this in developing countries. I think about that. If there's a way that the technology could sustain it, them getting medicine remotely like that, that could be a game changer for a lot of people.
Yes, and that's one of the things that they're thinking about. In fact, the first OnMed unit is going to open in Mississippi. They plan to place one at a rural medical center to give patients seeking care in the emergency department a different option. So patients will first be triaged, and the non-urgent patients will be given the option to use OnMed instead of more expensive emergency room services. A unit will also be placed at a university. Now, OnMed representatives hope to eventually get units into airports, more universities, assisted living facilities, and large workplaces. The units will be stocked with medication appropriate to its location, but it will not contain any controlled substances. OnMed plans to create deployable units that can be used during emergencies, like after a hurricane or during an outbreak. And so far, they hold patents in the U.S. and Israel and have applied for patents in 46 other countries. Now, the company CEO tells me medical assistants will be based at their Clearwater facility, so that means every OnMed patient will connect to someone in the Tampa Bay area. The company now has 25 employees. It expects that to grow to 100 by the end of this year.
Fascinating, really. The future of medicine is maybe in a kiosk.
Yes, and right here in Clearwater.
That's amazing. All right, thank you, Dr.